Sexton back the other way. Great recovery defense by Bledsoe. Saves it as he's running out of bounds. This is Garland for three.
And that's where you want the Cavaliers to operate from. Force them to be a jump shooting team.
Zubac, a feathery touch inside, and the Clippers light the lamp, and they are on the board.
In other words, defensively held Denver to only 23% from behind the three-point line.
Nice tap out rebound by Zoo. Bledsoe on the prowl, dashes down the lane. A lot of skull and crossbones in there with those 3 7-footers. George glides inside but cannot lay it home. Both teams just 1 for 4. Sexton does what he does best, gets into the paint, then rebounds his own miss. A whistle and a foul will send him to the line. From above the stripe here in this young season after leading the league in that category last year. George a step away. Garland steps out of bounds, but a nice effort there for the young Cleveland guard. We saw it throughout training camp in the preseason, and he has brought it here in the regular season as well. Clippers turn it over after the inbound. It goes back to Cleveland. They're looking to push as Ricky Rubio joins his one-time Timberwolf teammate Kevin Love on the floor.
And, you know, I was talking to the GM, Kobe Altman, for the Cavs. See Kevin Love right there, letting it go as soon as he got in the game. He said, you know, Ricky Rubio, that acquisition has been, with his experience.
Running rebound for Garland, looking to force the contact and get the whistle. It doesn't happen, and now the Clippers on a 4-on-3 power play if they hurry. Running rebound for Garland, looking to force the contact and get the whistle. It doesn't happen, and now the Clippers on a 4-on-3 power play if they hurry. And now the two teams swap turnovers. Cue the Benny Hill music. Here we go. Garland for three, his second.
He's trying to figure out who they are with the Cavs. They won 2 in a row. Big win in Denver. Guess what? They got energy. And right now the Clippers haven't matched that yet. Coach Ty Lue, which is switch everything, get some energy, may give up some height, but we need to push the pace, get some opportunities.
Interior passing, but leather larceny. Here come the Clippers. 6 turnover for the Cavs. Bledsoe finally regains control, but a whistle. Paul George yet to score here in this first half. Stops at the foul line. 0 for 5 in this first half. 38% on the road, and yet you lead by 11. Great pass inside. Markkanen unable to convert. Gets his own rebound. The putback is good. Count it, and a foul. George mishandles, and I don't know what has happened here in this first half. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm more concerned about the 7 for 27 the Clippers are, or the confidence that a young team that has talent is playing with, and that's exactly what is the case right now. 38-23, Clippers are down. George unable to find any type of range. He is now 0 for 6. Ball tapped skyward repeatedly, ultimately knocked out of bounds by the Clippers. Clippers 8 for 30. They've made 8 buckets. The Cavaliers have 7 dunks. Markkanen for 3. He misses everything. His dribble gives over to Paul. George into the paint, lowers his shoulder, up and under, comes up on the near side and lays it in. How did you get yourself out of a slump like this?
Well, it depends, too, because it depends on the makeup of your team. When you have a talented team like the Clippers, especially my first and second year, we weren't as talented, and those droughts were a lot harder to manufacture yourself out of because you weren't as talented across the board to be able to go get buckets.
Paul George feeling good, made his last couple of shots, misfires there.
Yeah, but ironically, coming into the game, Ricky Rubio was leading the Cavaliers with 9 3-pointers made. Not that that's going to be him all year, and Paul George going to be open but took it away.
George, a quick spin, fades and fires. All 4 of his buckets have come here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot for the Cavs. Markkanen out of control. Here comes Reggie Jackson the other way. Clippers could go 2 for 1 if they manage the time. Batum, a step in 3, and he knocks it down. George scans the clock. Drives on Markkanen, a step away 3. It is short, and Sexton has the loose ball. Not a ton of time remaining. Sexton lowers the shoulder, gets across the free throw line, plays to the former Trojan Mobley, bounces to Allen, tied up on the way up, but that's the second foul in 22 seconds here in the third quarter. George for three. And Jared Allen with his 5th rebound. 47-4. Plenty of time to shoot. Gets around Markkanen, dashing down the lane, spins, fades, and fires, but leaves it short, and Garland has the rebound for the Cavaliers. Ahead to Sexton, dashing down the lane, spins, fades, and fires, but leaves it short, and Garland has the rebound for the Cavaliers. Ahead to Sexton, blocked off the backboard by George, counted for... Sexton been the best player on the floor tonight for 3. It is short. George with the rebound, his 7th.
Reggie and Bledsoe are not the main options, but where they can win the battles on the defensive end and kind of lock it in. Paul George right there, bothered by the defense.
To Allen, swivels away from the defense, back to Rubio for a contested 3, misses everything. Cut down to a 7-point cushion. Again, the Cavaliers have led by as many as 15. They have never trailed. No one stops the ball, but Rubio misses after some traffic at the iron. Terrence Mann gives to Kennard. George runs over. Terrence Mann gives to Kennard. George runs over.
Kind of do their job and supply you with the right mix of players.
4 minutes off the 4th quarter clock. George. No. 4 for 16 tonight. Garland lobs to Mobley. Hard to believe the pass too tall for him. Back the other way, George flirts with the defense, and he flushes it in. 82-7.
And speaking of Kevin Love, I saw a picture the other day with he and Klay Thompson together on a Little League baseball team in Oregon.
Tough shot by George. He has 12. Terrence Mann is going to have to don a cape, or maybe it's Paul George to bail him out. Halfway down. It is one of those nights tonight.
And you're telling, and that's the challenge you have as an organization. Missed 2, guess what?
Rubio, by the way, 15 points off the bench. Giveaway, arcing pass down court, Batum.
You know, a transition basket has been on point this evening.
Plenty of time to shoot, but not a lot of time remaining. A guarded 3 by George, no. 6 of 20, Paul George.